people, Kiwami Games here, back at it with another video for you guys. And today, you already know, we have Ice Jades. Now, Ice Jades, what did we get? We got finally our Ran. Now, why is this card so good in the Ice Jade deck and why we need it? First of all, it acts as an extender where you can discard one Ice Jade monster or a water monster from your hand, and then you can special summon it onto the field. And then when the card is special summoned, it's going to special summon a level 3 token. So now with Ran being a level 7 tuner and the level 3 token, you can make your level 10 water synchro monsters, which oftentimes is either going to be your Chang Ying or it's going to be your Ice Jade Gaimir. Till this day, I don't know how to properly pronounce that card. I'm sorry. So that's the good thing, that it allows you to make your level 10s much more consistently. Also, it has a third effect, which it doesn't come up very often, but that it can also act as your field spell whenever it is attached with an equip card. So if you can attach the creation to it, then it will turn into your field spell, which means that if you have your Ice Jade Curse and then you have Ran with the card equipped to it, then you can kind of have your Cosmolog on the field as well without having the field spell. So those are the other good things about the card. So it really adds some versatility to the deck, and it adds a little more consistency to the deck. And then there's also a little trick that on your turn, if Ran is in the graveyard because you already used it as a level 10 synchro, and you happen to normal summon or special summon Agrin, and if Agrin gets targeted, then Agrin has an effect that is going to be able to special summon a water monster from your hand or graveyard. So that means that you can revive the Ran once again, and then you can make another level 10 synchro, and then this time it can be any of your level 10s. It can be either your Baron, or it can be well, not the Dispater. The Dispater, you're gonna need the dragon. But the point is that you're gonna be able to make 2 level 10 synchros in one turn. It doesn't come up very often, but it is a possibility. And yeah, and talking about Dispater, the only way that you're gonna make Dispater is by using the Axel. And the way that you're going to make this card is with the Deep Sea Diva. So in our previous Ice Jade decks, when we normal summon DC Diva, we often make DC Diva a level 4. So that with the level 4 and the level 3 guitar, we usually would go into our Deep Sea Prima Donna. But now things have changed. So now when you normal summon Diva and you special summon the guitar, this time you're going to target the guitar to make it a level 6. So that you can now go into your level 8. And then with your level 8, you're going to summon the XL Stardust Synchro Dragon. And then this card is going to bring back your level 2 Deep Sea Diva. So now you got level 2 Tuner and level 8 Dragon. That equals Dispater. Or whatever other level 10 you want to go into. But that's pretty much what's new about the deck. So let's just jump into the replay so you guys can see it in action. And if you enjoyed the video, as always, my beautiful people, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the boy, because I will greatly appreciate it, and it will help me out immensely. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, my beautiful people. So in our first replay, we're going to go up against Branded Despia. It's not going to be like the greatest replay, but the reason why I chose this replay is because I'm going to be able to show you exactly how things work now that we have all of these new cards in our deck. So I'm just going to fast forward this. You know, the opponent is going to do branded stuff, whatever. We're not here for that. And then if you look at our hands, it may seem like it's a trash hand, but you'll see that it's actually not a trash hand. So the Cradle, we have 3 of them, and what's great about this card is that it is not once per turn. So that's why it is not such a bad hand. Alright, so now in we join to Thrust. So we're going to activate our first Cradle. We're going to search for Ran. Then we're going to activate the second Cradle, and we're going to search for our Tremora. And then we're going to activate our third Cradle, and we're going to search for Creation. Okay, now we're going to normal summon Deep Sea Diva, special summon the guitar. The guitar, when it is special summon, is going to be able to banish 2 cards of our opponent's deck because we control 2 water monsters right now. Okay, then we're going to activate the guitar's second effect, and by changing the guitar from a level 3 to a level 6, we're going to go into our level 8. So we go into the Axel. That's going to target the Cartesia. The Cartesia is going to send a level 8 fusion. Well, he's going to fusion summon into a level 8. Okay, so he's going to go to the Grand Ganol. Okay, so now we bring back the Deep Sea Diva. Okay, that's going to target the Bistio because he sent it to the graveyard, so he's gonna get rid of my Deep Sea Diva. But the XL has a quick effect where it can now tribute itself, and we can special summon a Stardust Dragon. So now here at this very moment, you have the option whether you want to go into the Dissipator or if you want to go into your level 10 synchros. So in this case, because I want to show you guys more of the Ice Jade side of the field, I'm gonna go into our Gamer. But just know that this is your chance to make the Dissipator because we have a level 2 tuner and we have a level 8 dragon. So this is your chance to make the Dissipator, so just keep that in mind. But because I want to show you guys more of the Ice Jade things, I'm gonna go into our Gamer. Alright then, our opponent's gonna get the Quatus. Alright, then the Guiding Quam is going to activate, bringing back the Fallen of Albaz. I'm going to activate Tremora, so I'm going to special summon Agrin. Agrin is going to search for one of my Ice Jade cards, but he's going to hit me with the Ash Blossom. Alright, and now we're going to activate Ran, discarding our creation, special summoning itself, special summon a token. He's going to activate the Mirror Jade, and I'm going to respond with my Gamer. So the Gamer has the effect that face-up monsters you control cannot be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effect. So this card right here completely counters Mirror Jade. So now Mirror Jade is going to have to banish one of his own monsters. Alright, so he ends up banishing the Quam. Alright, and then the creation is going to be able to attach itself to one of our Ice Jade monsters from the graveyard. So now with Ran in the token, we're going to make our Chang Ying. I'm going to activate Thrust, searching for my talent. I'm going to activate the talent, and I'm going to steal the Quatus. And before I steal the Quatus, he's going to reduce everything to 0. Alright, and the reason why the Gamer is not reduced to 0 is because of the Stardust Dragon. So this card right here, for the rest of the turn, the monster that you synchro summon by this effect is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. So that's why the Gamer didn't go to 0 and everything else did. Okay, then we're going to banish the Guitar. The Guitar is going to give my Gamer damage boost based on the amount of monster that is banished. And then also the creation is going to give my Gamer an attack boost based on the number of monsters that are banished as well. Alright, and then now with the Chang Ying and the Agrin, we're going to go and make our Coral Anemone. Okay, the Coral Anemone is going to revive the Ran, and that is going to be more than lethal because our Gamer was like 64,000 in. And then the Coral Anemone has 2,000, and then when I revive the Ran, that was way more than lethal. But I hope that you're able to see just how well now the deck can perform. So that's why I wanted to show this replay first and foremost. So let's jump into another one. Alright, my beautiful people. So for our next replay, we're going to go up against another branded deck. Wow, I can't speak right now. So we're going to normal summon Agrin, search for our Cradle. Activate the Cradle. Cradle's going to search us our Ran. Then we're going to activate Ran, pitch in the creation, special summon it, special summoning a token. Level 7 Ran, level 3 token, level 10 Ice Jade, Dimir, Agrin. Alright, and then not the craziest turn 1, but you know what we're going to do? I'm going to hit him with the Maxi in the draw phase, but he's got the Call by the Grave, so we're going to activate our creation from the graveyard, attaching itself to our level 10 synchro. And then now, because a monster was banished, the Gamer is going to get a 400 attack boost. Alright, then our opponent is going to normal summon the Fallen of Albaz. And then here, because he activated the Fallen of Albaz, I'm going to activate my Gamer, getting rid of the Fallen of Albaz, because otherwise he was going to be able to fusion summon with my side of the field. So that's how you got to counter the Fallen of Albaz. You got to get it out of the field, otherwise he's going to fusion with your monsters. Alright, now the Quam is going to send the Mercurier to the graveyard. And he's going to activate Branded Fusion. He's going to go into the Albion. Okay, then the Albion is going to banish 2 monsters. He's going to go into the Lubellion. So he banishes the Fallen of Albaz and the Mercurier. And he's going to go make a Rimbrum. Alright, he's going to add the Albion. Alright, and then with the Lubellion in the graveyard, he's going to tribute the Albion. He's going to search for the Branded Beast. The Albion in the hand is going to activate, sending the Retribution to the graveyard. He's going to target my Gamer, but I'm going to special summon the Ran. It's going to protect my Agrin from being destroyed by battle this turn. And then now, because I special summon Ran via the Agrin effect, the Ran now goes back to my hand instead of going back to the graveyard. So that's one great way to recycle your resources as well. So here we activate our curse, our Cradle, searching for our Tremora. Then I'm gonna detach the creation from our Gamer so that I can now go into a level 10 Bahadoni Decklist. Alright, then he's gonna activate the Quem, getting his Albion. I'm gonna activate the Battle on the Floor, pop in the Branded Banishment, normal summon the Agrin, search for my field spell. I'm gonna pitch the Tremora, special summon our Ran, get the token, level 7, level 3, Chang Ying. And here people want to talk about Vanadium does this and Vanadium does that, bro. I have 3 synchro monsters on the field. What's really good? And our opponent's gonna scoop. There you go. That's the power of Ice Jades right now. Crazy, crazy level 10 synchros on the field. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Alright, my beautiful people. Now, in our next replay, we are going to go up against Kashtira. And we're going first. And our hand is not the best, but we have our Cradle. So we're going to search for our Agrin. We're going to activate the Tremora to special summon the Agrin. He's going to hit me with the Maxi. And the reason why I do it this way, because you do want the Tremora on the graveyard, because the Tremora has the effect that if one of your Ice Jade monsters gets popped, then she's going to be able to banish herself from the graveyard and special summon one of your Ice Jade monsters. Alright, so now we have the field spell and we have the curse. So now with the curse, the field spell, and an Ice Jade monster, we have this kind of like a floodgate active, which means that while Ice Jade monster and the field spell on the field, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters that were summoned that turn. So that means whatever he summons this turn is not going to be able to activate its effect. Alright, and then here I target the Agrin, reducing everything by 1000 attack, because I thought he was going to try to attack, but instead he's going to now make a Rice Heart. And because of my curse and my field spell and my Ice Jade monster, he's not able to activate anything. Then he's going to attack into my Agrin. So the Agrin is going to be able to protect itself by special summoning one of our Ice Jade monsters from the field, from our hand or graveyard. So luckily we have a Tremora in our hand, because the one in the graveyard got banished by the Call by the Grave. Alright, and then now he's going to make a full Materia Zeus. But the Zeus cannot activate. Alright, then we draw into our Cosmoclore. Okay, so once again, I'm going to pitch my Tremora to the graveyard so that I can special summon the Cosmoclore. And it's just because I want to have the Tremora on the field. And now that I have the Cosmoclore on the field, he is completely locked. Now we have the complete 100% one-sided skill drain. He cannot activate monster effects on his turn or my turn. Alright, so here he's going to go and search for the reinforcement of the army. He's going to search for his Rice Heart. But he realizes he cannot do anything, so he's just going to scoop. And that is the Cosmoclore lock on full lockdown. Here I have actually a little bonus duel that I wanted to show you, because I've been experimenting so much with the Ice Jades that I actually just want to throw this in here. This is an Ice Jade God build that I made. And if you guys would like to see more of this, then you can drop a comment down below and I can make like an Ice Jade God video if you would like for me to do it. But let's check it out real quick. So this is just like a little bonus duel for you guys. But no worries, after this I have more pure Ice Jade Ice Jade duels. So we're gonna go up against Branded again. Branded is so popular again with all of the new support. Alright, so we get our Cradle, search for our Agrin. Okay, activate the Ran, pitching our Gamma Seal, special summoning the Ran, getting our level 3 token on the field. And then the Fool right here, he is being a degenerate fool, bro. As you see, he has the gimmick puppet, bro. So he has the gimmick puppet in the night in the graveyard. So you already know what he's gonna do next. And he's got super poly. He's got everything, bro. Alright, so with the Fallen of Albaz and the Quam, you already know he's gonna go into the Sanctifier Dragon, and you already know what's coming up next. He's gonna gimmick puppet me, so now I cannot special summon monsters. Okay, so now I normal summon Agrin, I search for my field spell, I activate the curse, and I activate my field spell. So now monsters that he summons or special summons on his turn are not going to be able to activate the turn that they're summoned. So here he's going to go for the Guardian Chimera because he thinks that he's going to be able to pop my back rows. But he's not going to be able to activate shit because he special summoned the Chimera on my turn. And the curse, it states that your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters that was summoned that turn. So he summoned it on my turn, so he fucked up. I mean, he want to give me this bullshit gimmick puppet, so it's only fair that I hit him with a floodgate too. So now all of these monsters that he tries to summon right now, they cannot activate. Alright, so he targets my Ron. That's going to target my curse, so I can burn him for 1500 attack. And then I can now special summon my Cosmoclore. And then he's going to try to... So, what happened here was that I special summoned the Cosmoclore. That triggered my field spell, so I could target one of my Ice Jade monsters. And then I can reduce my opponent by that amount of attack. So I target the Cosmoclore, which has 1500, so I reduce his Sanctifier by 1500. So now he was at 1500 attack. And then the Cosmoclore has another effect that whenever your Ice Jade monsters battle, your opponent loses another 1000 attack. So we pretty much reduce his shit by 2500. So making him not strong enough to crash into my Agrin. Okay, he's going to activate the Branded Red once again. Bro, such a degenerate, bro, I swear, man. He's going to add all of these freaking cards back to his hand. Alright, and this is, we special summon the Cosmoclore via Agrin. We got to return it to our hand. But now we can special summon her once again into the field. And I'm going to activate once again to reduce everything by 1500 attack. Then I'm going to mill our Ice Barrier. The Ice Barrier is going to get me my Guardian Slime. And then now it is time for Winged Dragon of Ra. Activate the Winged Dragon of Ra and smack that degenerate fool. Send him back to the Shadow Realm where he belongs. Try to gimmick puppet me, bro. That shit don't work over here. Fuck you thinking, bro. Get out of here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in this replay we are gonna go up against some Spright shenanigans. Alright, we're gonna go second. Okay, so here I kind of messed up. I don't know why. I think I might have fallen asleep or something, because honestly I don't know why I didn't activate that Max C. I probably might have had the toggle off and I didn't even notice, but anyway, so I activate the Max C now, which is going to put a stop to his play, so I guess he didn't want to extend further, so I guess it was a good time to Max C too. Okay, so now we special summon the Ron by discarding our creation. He's going to hit me with his own Max C. Okay, so we special summon Ron, special summon the token. Okay, that's going to trigger the Ball Drake. Alright, he's going to activate the Beast, getting rid of the Ball Drake. He's going to pop my Ron. He's going to activate Spright Starter, getting the carrot. I mean, not the carrot, the red. I'm going to activate my Triple Tactics Talent, steal his red. Activate my Manifestation, special summoning Ron. Ron in the token. We're going to go into our Gabriel. Alright, and then we did not normal summon yet, so now I can normal summon Chimora by tripling the red. smack his Shinobi, smack his Super Pitch. And we did all of that on the Maxi. And then I don't know what kind of deck he's running. I can't believe that he drew all those cards and yet he still bricked. Alright, now we're going to detach the creation so he can special summon itself back onto the field. That's going to trigger the Maxi again, but it's whatever. Because we have way more than lethal and he's going to scoop. And I swear, bro, I really hate Maxi, bro. I would be more than happy if the card gets banned or limited to 1. But however, in this deck, you really do need draw power because you really want to draw those 3 cards that's going to give you the Cosmos lock. And then also, there's just so many games that I lost to Maxi, bro, that... yeah, Maxi's got to go. Alright, boys and girls. For our next replay, we have yet another Branded Despia. I swear, this was all I was playing all day long. Just Branded Despia and Kashtira. Alright, so our opponent is going to get the Oliver. You already know Oliver is going to search for the Branded Fusion. Unfortunately for us, we have no hand trap, so he's going to be able to pop off however he sees fit. Alright, so I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit. Alright, he's got the Mirror Jade. And he's going to go get the Lubellion. Lubellion is going to get the Branded Lost. And then the Albion is going to get for the Branded in Red. And he's going to get the Branded in High Spirit. He's going to activate the Branded in Red, getting himself the Albion back to the hand. Alright. Okay, so first we're going to normal summon our Deep Sea Diva. Special summoning the guitar, banishing 2 cards. Then we're going to activate the guitar, targeting the guitar to make it a level 6. And you already know from here we're going to go into our level 8. And then we were going to bring back the level 2 Synchro from our graveyard, but he has the Ghost Bell, so we were going to try to make our Dissipator. Then I'm going to activate Triple Tactics Talent. I was going to take control of the Mirror Jade, but he's going to activate the effect first so that I cannot banish on my turn. Alright, now I can special summon my Ran, get the token, and then since I sent the Crystal Girl to the graveyard, she can special summon herself. And then upon being special summoned, she can now search for a level 5 or higher water monsters from my deck to my hand at the end of the turn. Okay, then the field spell is going to get me my Ran back to my hand from the graveyard. Then I'm going to banish the guitar so that I can boost my Gameir by 400 attack. Then I search for my Cosmoclore via the Crystal Girl search effect. And then here I misclicked. So he's going to activate the Titaniclad. So he's going to now special summon the Fallen of Albaz. And now the Fallen of Albaz is going to be able to fuse it with my monster. So I misclicked because I activated the Gameir effect way too soon. If I would have waited for the Fallen of Albaz to activate, then I could have banished the Fallen of Albaz and he would have been able to fusion summon with my monster. So little misplay on my part right there for being a little too hasty. Alright, then now he's going to switch summon the Cartesia. The Root Sprint is going to pop my Crystal Girl. Okay, now he's going to go into the Despia and Lulu Lilith. This is another new card right here. And then lucky for us, our opponent, he done goofed. He did not go for the OTK, so we have one more chance to get back at it. Okay, he's going to recycle the Branded Fusion. Okay, and then the Cartesia is going to send herself back to the hand. Alright, let's see what we can cook here. Okay, so first we're going to normal summon our Agran. We're going to search for our Curse. Then we're going to activate the Curse. Then we're going to special summon Cosmoclore. So now he cannot activate any monster effects. I'm going to reduce everything by 1500. Then he's going to activate the Branded Retribution. Okay, he's going to put back 2 monsters and he's going to negate my Ran. Okay, then I'm going to smack his Lulu Lilith, and then I'm going to target the Lulu Lilith and burn him for 2500 with the Ice Jade Curse. The Lilith is going to bring back the Quem. but we have him under our Cosmo lock, so he cannot activate any monster effects. So he's gonna go use Branded Infusion, getting himself the Lubellion. Okay, then the Branded Lost is gonna search for the Mercurier. Alright, he's gonna try to kill my Agrin. Okay, I activate the Agrin, but the Mercurier is gonna negate. Alright, so now he's gonna be able to crash into my Agrin. And then I can target the Agrin, burn him for 1000 damage, and then because one of my Ice Jade monsters was destroyed by battle, I can banish Tremora. And then I can now special summon my Gamir from the graveyard. Okay, then the Branded Retribution is going to target the Branded in red. He's going to activate the Branded in red, getting the Fallen of Albaz, so now he can fusion summon with the Lubellion and the Fallen of Albaz. He's going to go into an Albion. Okay, and he's going to scoop because he is still under my lock, so he cannot activate anything. So Ice Jade, baby, that's what Ice Jade is all about, just setting up that lock, bro, and your opponent is done for. Alright, my beautiful people, for our final duel of the video, we are going to go up against some more Kashtira shenanigans. Alright, so we're going to first. Okay, I'm going to activate the curse, activate the field spell, special summon our Cosmoclore, setting our Call by the Grave, and we have the lock active. So we got very lucky. We drew into our lock right from the beginning. He's going to hit me with the Imperm. That's not going to do anything. Okay, he's going to special summon the Unicorn, activate his little Kashtira Theosis, get in the Fenrir. With these two monsters, he's going to go into the Titanic Moth. And here I got a little scared. Here I thought he was going to go into the Big Eye and try to steal my Cosmoclore. But I don't know why he thought that by going into a Zeus it was going to help him out. So the Zeus still cannot activate. Okay, now we join to another field spell. I'm going to activate Manifestation, special summon in Agrin. Agrin is going to search me my Cradle. Then I'm going to activate the Cradle. Okay, first he's going to try to hit me with Drawing Lockbird, but we have to Call by the Grave. Alright, then we're going to search for Ron. So Ron is going to discard the field spell so he can special summon itself, special summon the token. Level 3, level 2. Let's make that level 10 Agrin. Bring that shorty out here. And then the field spell luckily boosted his Zeus, so we cannot attack over it. Here he thought that he can attack into the Cosmoclore, but the Cosmoclore has the effect that every monster that attacks my Ice Jade monsters, they get reduced by 1000. So here he fucked up. So now we can kill his Zeus, and then now we can burn him for 3000 attack. And then we're going to hit him with 1000 damage from the Agrin. Okay, then he's just going to set one and pass. We draw into Maxi. Alright, smack him. He gets to live another turn. Alright, he special summons the Fenrir, special summoning the Rice Heart. I'm going to activate Maxi. But he's got the Cross Out Designator, so he's going to cancel out that Maxi, put an X on it. Alright. And he cannot activate shit, so he's just gonna pass turn. So now we're gonna smack that Fenrir, activate our curse, burn the Fool for 2400. Alright, my people, so before we go into the deck list, I just want to show you very quickly. So I have some variations. So here, this is actually an Ice Jade Tillerman deck. Then I also have the Ice Jade Gods deck. And then I also have an Ice Jade Atlantean deck. So if you would like to see a video on any of those decks, let me know down below in the comment and I'll try to make a video on it. But for the deck that we used today in this video, this would be sort of kind of like a pure Ice Jade more or less. So the new cards that we added from our previous Ice Jade video was the Crystal Girl. So this card, when it is normal summon or special summon, you can, at the end phase of this turn, add a level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to your hand. And then if you control a level 5 or higher water monster and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. And then we got 2 Kurikara. Y'all already know, this is my goddess. I gotta have her in my deck. Then we got 3 Deep Sea Diva. Normal summon this, special summon the guitar, go into your level 7 or your level 8 synchro plays. Then we got Maxi, just because we need to draw. We got 3 Ash Blossoms because of freaking Maxi. And then the Call by the Grave is also mainly for the Maxi. Okay, then we got the guitar. The guitar, when it is special summon, it can banish cards off of the top of our opponent's deck based on the amount of water monsters that we control. And then also you can target a water monster on the field and you can change its level. So that's what's going to allow you to go into your level 7 or your level 8 synchros. And then we run 3 Ice Jade Ran. This card is one of your best starters. So when it is normal summon, you can add an Ice Jade Spell or Trap from your deck to your hand. And then when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets this card, then you can target one of your Ice Jade's monsters and you can special summon it. And then at the end of the turn, if it was not destroyed, you have to add it back to your hand. So really great card. Then we got 3 Tremoras. You're mainly using this card so that you can send herself to the graveyard, and then she can special summon a water monster from your hand. And then also when a water monster is destroyed by battle or card effect, and this card is in the graveyard, you can banish it, and then you can special summon one of your Ice Jade monsters from your hand or field. From your hand or graveyard. And then we have 1 Creation. It's a level 7 tuner. Also, it can attach itself to Ice Jade's monsters, and it's going to give them 400 attack and defense for each banished monster. So it's really great. And then also it can detach itself from a monster, and then you can use it as your level 7 tuner. So it's really going to help you go into your level 10 synchros. And then we have Ran. You already know, I went over this card in the beginning of the video. Then we got 3 Cosmoclore. This is going to lock your opponents. But also monsters that attack into your Ice Jade monsters, they're going to lose 1000 attack. And then when this card is on the field and you have the field spell on the field, then your opponent can only activate the effects of monsters that were not summoned that turn. And then we have 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Triple Tactus Talent. I was running 3 Ice Jade Cradles, but I cut it down to 2 because I wanted it to run the Call by the Grave because of Maxi. But yeah, so if you want to run 3, you can run 3. If you want to cut like a Kurikara or something like that, you can do it. Then we got 2 Manifestation. We didn't get to see this card a whole lot, but if you control a water monster and your opponent has a monster on their field of the graveyard, then you can take an Ice Jade monster from your deck and you can either add it to your hand or you can special summon it. And then also, if an Ice Jade monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card, except by being destroyed and except during the damage step, you can banish this card from your graveyard, and then you can target 1 card your opponent controls and you can banish it. So it can help you pretty much clear out your opponent's board. And then we got 1 Thrust to search for your Harpy's Feather Duster, to search for your Talent, to search for your Cradle, and it can also search for your Manifestation. And then we have 3 of the field spell. We have 2 Curse, 1 Call by the Grave, 2 Impermanence. And the reason why I have 3 of Cosmoclore and 3 of the field spell is because I want to try to draw as quickly as I can into these cards so that I can set up the lock as quickly as I can. Then for the extra deck, we have 1 Egyptian God Slime. You can reduce the Cosmoclore to 0 via the field spell, and then you can tribute the Cosmoclore, and then that's how you can special summon the Egyptian God Slime. Then we have Prima Donna. You can make Prima Donna with your Deep Sea Diva and your guitar by making the Deep Sea Diva a level 4. Then we have Stardust Dragon. That's going to go with the Axel Synchro Star Dragon. Then we have 1 Razin Dragite. This card right here is going to protect your back rows. And then we have 1 Trishula. And then the Trishula, I have it because I have this Trishula Zero Dragon, and then this is on the level 11, And the way that you're going to make the level 11 is when you have Ran, the token that Ran summons, and Crystal Girl on the field. If you have these 3 monsters, they're going to equal to level 11. So that's why I threw it in there. It comes in every now and then. So this card is really great because when it's summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls. So it can really help you clear your opponent's field. And then also, if this card is destroyed by an opponent's card, then you can special summon this Trishula. So they go hand in hand. So that's why I threw it in there. Then we got 1 Bahroni de Fleur, 1 Chen Ying, 2 of our Agrins. And then we got the new lead Dissipator. And then we got 1 Anemone, 1 World Z Silantis, and 1 Goddess. You can probably cut the Goddess if you want and throw in another Anemone, but I always keep the Goddess just in case if I have a monster that I cannot get rid of. But yeah, that's the deck. Thank you all so much for sticking out with me. And if you enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, and let me know what other kind of Ice Jade variation you would like to see, and I will try to make a video on it. So thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Kiwami Games. Peace out.